base resonator here. I entered a contest with Let's Resin, and I was selected as one of the winners. So they requested me, that means Let's Resin suggested that I do an unboxing or unpackaging video. So that's what I'm going to do. I had to open it. I didn't know what I had ordered. This came in. I'm like, what is it? It's their new heat gun. Now, I had seen some other people trying it out, and I even saw the commercial when this first came out. And one of the things that I really like is right here. It's not going to make much sense until I get it open. Let me get something sharp to get this because my fingernails are too short. I just used the edge of a pen, the point of a pen to stick down in there. Got it started, so cool. Dun, dun, dun. That is a squawky chair. Okay, boom. Nicely packaged. Here is what I was talking about. Silicone cones to protect the nose of the heat gun itself. I don't know if any of you have a heat gun that I use, my first one, and the front of it is all covered with resin where I got close when I was blowing it out and it splattered back up and it burned onto the thing. It's not coming off at all. So yeah, so these things are going to be helpful. There's two of them in here. Don't exactly know why there's two, but two's better than one, I think. Now it does have the stand so you can set it down so you don't burn your surface. And it's got these little notches that go right around the stand. Coolness. Now there are some attachments. There's also the instruction manual. And Let's Resin does a really good job with their instruction manuals. There are some companies that don't do as well. I like the shape of this backside. Instead of it just being all round all the way back, it's easier to hold on to for me. You're not going to lose it out of your hand or lose it out of my hand. You got silicone covers, air outlet accessories. There's a couple of them, and then the heat gun itself. And then it talks about the different specs on it. It's got an air intake back here, little grips on the side to make it a little easier to hold on to. And different when to use and how to use it. Now, here, well, let me just show you. The maximum temperature of this heat gun, it can reach 482 degrees on the low temperature and 752 on the high. That's pretty hot. And it's going to burn resin, or it's going to burn the silicone. So you need to make sure that when you're using any type of heat with resin, that you don't just sit there and blow on it at one angle and melt your mold to your resin. It has unfortunately happened to me once or twice, and other people have had that happen and they don't understand why. But so just be careful. It will get hot. That's why you have the little stand to hold up on it. the attachments or the accessories. One is one that I will use very rarely. The other is one I will use frequently. I will go with the one that I will use rarely. This is an interesting looking little device. Hooks onto the nozzle, slides onto the metal nozzle there. And you're looking at that, and you're like, what is that? I don't do enough electrical work where I'm trying to weld two wires together or solder them together and then wrap them with a tubing that melts, that squeezes around it. That's what this is for. You get your wires, solder them together, put that little sleeve over the top, put this right in here, and this causes the heat to shrink that tubing around your wires, giving you a really good waterproof seal. I'm not going to use that very much at all. I don't do very much electrical work anymore. I didn't do much to begin with, but when I was doing a lot of computer maintenance, I did do some, but not enough. This one, this is just on this setting is just to blow and to pop air bubbles or just add extra heat to something. This one is a diffuser, spreads it out, so when you're doing waves on ocean type panoramas or something, this spreads it out, so instead of having just a really focused stream, it spreads it out more so that you can get a more realistic look with the waves. I am going to use that. I'm going to do another video real soon using this, and I have a different take on waves. I haven't seen anybody else do it. Doesn't mean it hasn't been done, but I am going to be doing that. Oh, okay. Let's Resin. Thank you so much. I entered the contest. I won it. But I gotta say thank you so much. It's weighty. It's not a little plastic toy. It is a heat gun. It is something I'm gonna have to make sure I take caution of, and don't want my little granddaughter or some other person getting around it, not knowing what it is, and touch and burn themselves. This is nice. Can't wait to use it. And when I do use it on there, I'm definitely gonna put some sparklies on there for you that are just gonna be amazing. So be looking forward to my next project with this. It will be coming in a week. Okay, we'll see ya.